Hey there, person watching. Thank you for tuning into my channel, Divine Femme Tarot 888. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. It's nice to see you. So today I thought I'd do a general energy check. Just see, let's get the tea on your person. What your person may not want you to know, what's going on in their life. So spirit guides and angels, please shield me, cover me, and protect me throughout this reading and beyond. Divine, clean, and accurate messages for my person watching. I wanted to say also thank you so much to all my subscribers, my new subscribers. I really appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so the next time I drop a video, you will be notified. Also, just take what resonates and leave the rest behind for someone else, okay? And shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you so much for your love, your support, your kind words, all of your comments. I love, love, love them. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the comments. Keep them coming. I love it. So let's get into it. What does my person watching need to know? What's the tea? What's the tea? What does my person watching need to know? It's going to be about work, love, or life. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be about love, though. We got a Mercury retrograde going on right now. It's chaotic, crazy, crazy energy. So what's the tea? What does my person watching need to know for their higher good? Let's see. Dodging bullets. Oh, my gosh. Blocking, negative, escaping, crazy people. Wow. Protected by haters. What? Person watching, you have been dodging bullets. Wow. Who is throwing this negative energy at you, person watching? Wow. There's somebody who is not doing good right now. Digging dirt, looking for dirt on you. Or vice versa. Okay, person watching. So again, this could be you. This could be the person you're watching this for. Somebody is trying to dig dirt on you. Really. Somebody is, you know, you may have dodged a bullet. It sounds like you had a stalker. It sounds like you had somebody that's completely obsessed with you. And I feel like they're completely obsessed with you because you told them no, right? You found out the bullshit that they were doing and you told them no. You said, I'm not going to put up with your crap. I'm over it. I don't want to be with you anymore. And this person couldn't handle it. This person cannot handle it. Some of you need to be very, very careful right now. Spiritual hater, dust it off. Oh my God. Hates on your spirituality, light, magic, and power. Boom. There you go. This person was a spiritual hater. This person may have been a very religious person. Could have gone to church a lot. They could even, you know, be an agnostic and not believe in anything. But this person is a spiritual hater. This person loved you for your light. Your light attracted their demons. But thank God you dodged a bullet with this person, because this person was only going to siphon you for your generosity, your kindness, your empathy, your compatibility with everyone. Just your entire aura. Like they were going to suck that out of you. They were going to suck you dry. They could be a succubus or incubus, I think it is, where, you know, they leech or latch onto you and won't let go even when they're not around you, which is very, very dangerous. Dust it off. Yeah, they're hoping that you're not going to kind of remember how they treated you and you can kind of forget about it, you know, dust it off, no big deal. You know, he or she is okay. They were just going through it. Don't do that, person watching, because this is a bad, bad deal. This is a bad negative connection that you, thank God, got out of. Like this is crazy. And now this person is hating life. Like I said, they're trying to get information on you. They could be stalking your social media. They could be driving around your house. Be very careful, person watching. And they're a grudge holder. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't trust this person. Like, I feel like you could definitely be in danger. I feel like this person is not cool mentally or emotionally, honestly. So if this type of person is in your life, please don't egg them on. Please don't entertain them. Don't go back and forth with them. Don't fight with them. Don't do anything like that, because even if you were to try and get back together with this person, they would hold it against you. They would make your life miserable. They would talk shit about you to you every single day. Do not do it. Let's see, screenshots. Yeah. Okay. Getting evidence. Boom. Proof. You got some sort of evidence and some sort of proof of who this narcissistic fool was, right? You understood the assignment. You knew that you had to protect yourself. I feel like you use your intuition and you were like, something's off here. Something's going on. And somehow, some way, either someone sent you a screenshot or you got a screenshot off of their phone. You could have been looking through their phone, which I don't always recommend, because when you go looking for stuff, you're always going to find negative shit. If it comes to you naturally, then it was meant for a warning to you. But if you go looking for it, not that you shouldn't find it, and not that I don't want you to know, but I want you to be in a positive mindset, if that's possible, finding out this information, then digging for dirt yourself, because then you're just leeching off onto their energy and turning into them. Don't let this person turn you into them. Don't let their energy bleed off onto you. What is dodging a bullet? Yeah, you, man, person watching. Woo, for those of you who are still stuck in this situation, I pray for you. For those of you who are out of this situation, I applaud you. It's going to be very hard for some of you to move away from this, but you have to. You absolutely have to, person watching, because whoever you're with is not good for your spirituality, your mental health, or physical health. It's very dangerous. Let's see, what else is going on here? Fishing for compliments. Yeah. Again, okay, so this person, right, you're dodging a bullet, but they're fishing for compliments, right? Oh, everybody likes me. I'm so cool. People want to be around me. This, that, and the other thing. Who cares? Let those people be around them then. Like, they're fishing for compliments from friends, family members, just to make themselves feel better because they know how they've treated you. Ignoring. Yeah, see, you're ignoring this, okay? So you're the dirt digging that they're doing, you're ignoring it. Like, you don't care. You know why? Because you know they can't find anything, right? The difference between you and them is if you went dirt digging, the shit you would find would blow your wig back. Honest to God. They are a cheater, a liar, and a manipulator. You're not that way. You don't have to be that way. That's why they're attracted to your light, because you live in the light. You don't live in the dark. And because you know there's nothing that they can find, you're going to ignore it. And that's even going to piss them off even more. But at the same time, it's better to ignore them and keep their negative energy away from you. And hopefully eventually they will go away than it is to play with them. Because the more that you play with them, the more that you feed into this, go back and forth with text messages, the nastier and more toxic it's going to get. And things are going to be said that you can never come back from. So yeah, it's better that you do ignore this person. Absolutely. Let's see. What is a spiritual hater? Why are they spiritually hating on you? What's up with this spiritual hater? Dirty offer. Oh my God. And look at this. Okay, look at spiritual hater and look at how beautiful this person is, the spiritualist. And then look at those nasty hands. Look at that. Just coming to snatch your soul, right? Just coming to take over. Just coming to make you miserable. Like, they gave you truly a dirty offer. Like, they did not expose who they were in the very beginning. You unfortunately have found this out later, and it's a bummer. It really is. Dusted off and fake smiles. Yeah. Again, you know, they're going to hope that you fake it till you make it and that you could dust it off and forgive them for what they said. And, you know, even though you're smiling at them or they think you're smiling at them, it's a fake smile. You're not happy with this person. This is not somebody that you want to be around. They do not make you happy any longer. I don't know if they ever did, though, person watching, with this nasty energy, to be honest with you. Let's see. A girl fight. Okay. So grudge holder. So there could have been a fight. Maybe they cheated on you with a friend of yours, right? Maybe they cheated on you with an acquaintance of yours and you guys ended up getting into a fight, right? Competition, fighting, arguing, just having a bad time in their head. Yeah, now they're all in their head, right? Girl fight. So somebody could have gotten into a physical altercation, right? And if this is a same-sex couple, it could be two women fighting with each other. So be very careful, because this person could come back and attack you because they're holding grudges. They think you've cheated on them. They think you've lied to them. They think you're deceiving them. And in reality, that's what they did. You know, it's the old adage. When somebody blames you for something that you haven't done, it's most likely because they're doing it. And they're trying to think of an excuse. And remember, digging up dirt to try and find out anything bad about you so they can feel good about themselves. They can feel good about their own nasty energy. Do not give them the time of day to do that. And what did we get? Next card, in their head. Absolutely. Overthinking, stressed, what is it? Over analyzing. Yeah, they absolutely are. You know why? You know why they're in their head? Because you caught them. Remember, you got that screenshot. This is in screenshot. You could even be in your head for finding this screenshot, right? You could be over-analyzing this situation. You could be freaking out about this. But again, person watching, I feel like you knew who this person was. I feel like you just thought, though, that you could end up being with them. Yeah, they're broke, though. They're broke. They're hooked on you. They're broken, they're hooked on you, and I feel like you've wasted time. Yeah, this person is broken. They're broken mentally, financially, and emotionally. They don't know where to go from here. They're absolutely freaking out because why? They're hooked on you. But what are you doing? Remember, you're ignoring them, okay? This came under dirt digging, right? This came under dirt digging and ignoring. Yeah, they're hooked. They're hooked and they're obsessed. But the problem is I feel like because of this dirty offer and because they are a spiritual hater and because they lied to you and acted like, oh, I love your spirituality. You're so great. You're so wonderful. This is amazing. They didn't. They lied. But you know what? You now feel like you've wasted time. And I understand that person watching, but don't beat yourself up because remember, you had a picture in your mind of how this person was. You didn't realize who they truly were until after the fact, unfortunately. You know, and so it's not, nothing's a waste of time. It's just a lesson that you have to learn and just not to go back to people like that, not to pour into people that don't mean good for you. You know, that's just not a cool thing. What is fake smiles? What is fake smiles? Yeah, this person's hating life right now, though. Seriously. Unfazed. Boom. You, again, ignoring and unfazed. You are unfazed by this, but I feel like it does hurt you because, again, you did find screenshots. You found out about a third party. You possibly got into an altercation with this girl. So at this point, another woman, you may not be unfazed now, then, but you're getting to that point for those of you who've already been through this. Let's see, reflecting and same shit, different day. Absolutely. Okay, so under girl fight, under holding a grudge or grudge holder and girl fight, we got reflecting. Yeah, somebody's reflecting and look at how spiritual this person looks like. This could be you reflecting on everything that you did for them, thought about them, went through with them. And I feel like you just don't want to deal with that anymore. Obviously, because why? Same shit, different day. You know, screenshots, cheating, manipulating. You know, they're keeping you all in your head. And now they're all in their head, though. Like I said, I feel like they're lonely, depressed, sad. They can't face the world. They hate their life right now. They know they screwed up. But by you pulling back your energy, boy, I'll tell you what, you threw them in a whole tailspin, for real. You gave to them what they gave to you, and now they can't handle it, okay? But again, be very careful. Please stay away from this person. Again, we're in a Mercury retrograde. A lot of wild stuff is going on right now, so please be very, very careful. What do we need to know? Let's get some tarot on this. What do we need to know? Yeah, this is a bad offer. Remember, we already got bad offer. This was somebody who came in, swept you off your feet, made you all kind of promises, and just didn't come through with them. You know, it's not a balanced out situation. It's a very dangerous situation for some of you at this point. So, you know, even for some, if you have to get a restraining order, get a restraining order because, again, this person is obsessed. They're hooked and they're obsessed, right? Look, because they felt like they found the world in you, and they probably did. You have a lot of great qualities, person watching. You're loving, kind. You know, again, you're spiritual. You know about karma. You don't cheat. You don't lie. You don't steal. You offer them a life that they had never had before. And I feel like once they got a taste of that, it was so sweet to them that now they just can't even let it go. But in reality, it's not cool. You know, you jumped in your chariot and you bailed. You said, screw this shit. I'm out. Like, I'm done. I am moving forward. I don't want to be around this. And again, that's why they're trying to dig up dirt on you. That's why they're hating life. That's why they're contemplating everything. Why? Because they had so many secrets that were hidden that they don't even remember their own lies, right? They are stuck on stupid right now in this negative, toxic, nasty, dark energy. And it's just not something that you need to be around, person watching. And this crossed over here, which is the Knight of Pentacles, right? Yeah, this is somebody that tried to make an offer to you that was not as solid as you thought, okay? I feel like you kind of misread this person a little bit. And I feel like now they're broke again, mentally, emotionally, and physically, only because they took advantage of something. Yeah. See, look, we've got, look at, see, proof here. We got the Four of Wands in reverse. This is a contract, a relationship, a marriage, a situationship that's completely broken up. This is something that's over again because of how they treated you. There were too many lies and manipulation. There was too much deceit. There was too much envy. Like, they envied you. They wanted to be you. They, you know, tried to wrap you up in a little bubble and not let you get away with anything or be around anybody. And this could even be a King of Wands that you're dealing with. You could be a King of Wands, very passionate, loving, kind, caring person. And again, they had a taste of you and was like, oh my God, like, I don't ever want to let this go. Because I feel like they're used to these toxic, negative, ugly relationships, right? And we've got the King of Swords here, okay? So you're not a liar. You're not a manipulator. You have integrity. You do what's right when nobody's looking. You tell the truth. You have open, honest communication. This is something that person did not have. They were stuck on stupid. We got the King of Wands and we got the King of Swords. So this could be a fire sign, air sign. You could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. They could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So take it as it resonates. Leave the rest behind. This reading won't be for everyone, and that's okay. So let's see. What's the outcome of this situation going to be? What's the outcome of this situation going to be? Well, we got the High Priestess in reverse. Unbalanced and chaotic. Okay, unbalanced and chaotic and unhinged. And that's how this person is right now. Your ex or this person on your mind, your current person, whoever this is that I'm speaking about, is unbalanced, unhinged, stressed out, depressed, you know, hates their life right now. They absolutely do. But guess what? Good news for you is you do have a solid offer coming in. This could be somebody from the past, somebody from unrequited love. Maybe this is a school friend of yours. You know, you guys never really got it off the ground. Maybe there were some feelings there and, you know, you just never really kind of took it to that level. I feel like that somebody from your past will be coming back to offer you something much more stable, loving, kind, caring, nurturing, pouring into, not tearing you down, not trying to, you know, keep you a secret, but somebody who's going to openly love you, right? Look, we got the rainbow above, right? This even could be a same-sex couple. This is a beautiful offer that's coming in for you. It absolutely is, because you've dealt with a lot of crap in the past, right? And yeah, look, that situation had to die. It absolutely had to die. The death card, right? Death and rebirth. So the situation that you found yourself in with this chaotic, toxic, obsessed person who's completely hooked on you had to die. It was good that you walked away from it. It's great that you got in your chariot and you moved away from it. I praise you for that person watching, because again, this was a situation that was only going to get worse, especially with the dodging bullets and people digging up dirt on you. That's ridiculous. That is crazy. That is chaotic. That's something you don't want to be in. And now you've left this person wondering, contemplating, overthinking, stressed out, not knowing what to do, because why? They didn't know how to handle you when you came through, or when they had you, and you're going to get this information. You're going to hear something about this person, most definitely. So this person's probably the town clown at this point. Let's see. Well, let's see. What don't they want you to know? Hold on. We're going to sneak a peek as to what they don't want you to know real quick. Let me pull a couple of cards. But yeah, this is a crazy situation. It's very chaotic, very stressful for you. Sending you love and light, big hugs, healing hugs, expecting. You know what they don't want you to know? They got a kid on the side. They have a child on the side. They absolutely do. They have a new beginning with somebody else, yet they're still hooked on you. And this is probably the third party maybe that you could have found out about possibly in the situation. Remember, you got screenshots, right? So they got some other broad knocked up, or some other broad is knocked up by some other dude and doesn't want you to know. Keeping a promise. Yeah. You know, they're going to try and act like, you know, everything's going to be okay. I promised you this. I promised you that. You know, they're not going to ever be able to keep the promise, though. But you know what? You need to keep the promise to yourself and choose yourself, person watching. Nobody deserves this BS. Sexual protection. Yeah, well, some of you aren't having sex with this person anymore, thank God. And for those of you who still are, please protect yourself. Body condom time, hazmat suit. It's all bad. They're screwing around with somebody else. They don't want you to know about it. Oh, yeah, we got the sex shops and we got the envy. Yeah, whoever they were screwing around with totally knew about you, right? They envied you. They're jealous of you. They want to be just like you. They're the ones that were going off to the sex shop with this person. Not that you wouldn't do it, but maybe they were going off to the nasty sex shop and then going in the, you know, alley behind the way and getting their rocks off. Just nasty shit, right? That's not something you would want to do. And again, you kicked them to the curb. You absolutely did, which was the best thing you could have done. You jumped in your chariot. You got out of this situation, and I'm super proud of you. So I'm going to leave this here. Good luck, person watching. If you like this video, throw a like on the video, subscribe to my channel. Sending you all love and light, and I will see you next time. Bye, person watching.